Mhm. Ding, 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 ding. Do, 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 do. Did I put it? No. Hmm. Where did I leave that? Probably here. Do, do, do. Till sometimes till the ads are over. Get some base breath. Okay. Definitely it's about time I draw this character properly. Almost starting. Let's see. Let's see. Are we ready? Think we're ready. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing today? Man, it's been forever. Hope everyone is doing good. Yes, yes. First string of the year. Let's go. So, today we are gonna do. I think I wanna do some. I wanna do an OC that I haven't really drawn a lot. Hibiki. She is actually Snake Girl. So I wanna redesign her actually. Wanna add more to her design. So that's what we're doing today. Because it's the year of the snake and it feels like the most appropriate time for it. So that's what we're doing. Yes, yes, yes. So, hope you all have been doing good. I know I have been doing wonderful. Rested quite a bit. Now I'm ready to go. Let me just check if I fuck it up or not. Okay. I posted it on the socials, so we are good. Now, let's go. See here. And such serious music. I got something more fun, please. Let's see. There we go. This one's more fun. started. And maybe was on a seed that I made on accident, which is, I think, pretty funny. At first, I was just doing the sprite for an NPC for the RPG Maker game that I never finish. You know what? I really should finish that this year. I really should. At least finish writing in the basic, and then I redo everything wildly and madly. Jesus Christ. Anyways. So yeah, basically she is an OC that was essentially created by accident because I made the sprite for an NPC and I was like, wow, this NPC actually has a lot of charisma. And then I decided to expand the character into something. And that's how she came to be as an NPC. From NPC to actual character. It's fun. It's fun. She's a snake woman yokai. She is an entrepreneur of dicey business. And she's overall pretty fun. She's overall a very fun character. I can use her to justify just the most absurd shit. Like maid cafes in medieval Japan existing. One of those characters. She's very ahead of her time. She's also kind of a vampire. The snake woman yokai, they actually drink blood. So they're kind of vampires like that. Mm-hmm. Now let's see. I think I want to make the head a bit bigger. I want the proportions to be more similar to my model proportions. So I'm gonna find that specific head size that works well. I feel like starting with the head. Starting with head is pretty good, right, chat? Alright. Really like the shading on this plate. Very good for getting started. So let's see, what do we want to do here? So the thing that I'm envisioning kinda like a Dakimakura art. Maybe I'll make a not so say so version and post it on Patreon later. Who knows? Could be fun. Could be fun. Let's see. She is laying down. Her head is tilted, but her body can be straight up like this. So you can use this tool. By the way, chat, I actually got a drawing pen, a drawing tablet, but I'm not using it yet because I haven't quite figured out how to do shortcuts with it. So it's really hard for me to zoom in, zoom out like I usually like to do. But once I figure that out, and I think I just did, but I'm not gonna set up and spend the whole string struggling with it because I'm an idiot. I'll try it later. Here. Into this. Hibiki has big bazongas. It does. So we're gonna give her big bazongas. Here. So Shad, how have you been doing? I've been doing good. I've been doing good. Vacation has been fun. Vacation has been very fun. Was able to rest pretty well for the most part. For body shape. This. Hmm. Now here's the question: do I make the legs or do I make the snake tail version? Also been thinking because I gave her like green snake tail. I've been thinking about changing that. Maybe to purple, or maybe I can keep the motif of green and purple and do a little bit of both. Hmm. You know what? I think I'm gonna do legs first, and then we can try and be more creative. You know. But yeah. We did a whole lot of stuff while we were on vacation. It was a lot of fun. We missed the collab though. That was gonna be so much fun. We were going to do collab with Momochi's sister. We're gonna eat a bunch of snackos together. Hello, Lunatic. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. How are you? How are you? But yeah, we missed the chance to eat a lot of snackos with Momochi's sister. Because we all ate too much and got sick. Ain't that a pain? But yeah, it was overall it was really fun. It was really fun. And now I'm back. Okay, I refreshed since I had real delay. Oh, the delay is still there. Oh no. So I missed everything said. All right. Hope you're doing okay, Lunatic. I was just saying that I rested pretty well. We went to visit Nano. I don't know if you guys saw we were going to do a collab, but it ended up not happening. Mio got like super sick the day we were going to do the collab. So we ended up not being able to do it. Was rather sad, I gotta say. We were going to eat, like, I don't know how, but I mean, I do. It was on a website, but still, Nano managed to like find these humongous variety of potato chips of different flavor, all sorts of different flavors of potato chips, right? And we were going to eat them together, and it's like, oh, some of these flavors might be like really bizarre. We should do this as a collab, right? Because that way we could share the laughter, the joy, and mostly the pain of risking food poisoning. Unfortunately, there was one thing neither of us really thought about, which was that it was already New Year's Eve, so we were already going to eat a lot, right? So because of that, no one was full power, so to speak, when it came to food. Everyone was a little bit not feeling very good. And Mio got so sick, poor thing. Poor Mio. Mio gets sick easily when it comes to food. And he got like mega food poisoning. So we ended up not doing it. However, those snacks are still there. So I don't know when, I don't know how, but as long as the expiration date on those things those things don't expire, right? As long as the expiration date still holds, we are gonna do that collab at one point. Probably. Unless we forget, which honestly can happen. But if we don't, it's gonna happen at some point. We're all gonna sit together in the same room and start eating stuff that we probably shouldn't. It's gonna be great. Hold up. Let's see if I can find some good Dakimakura poses. I see. Oh my god, I can't show you guys, but there is this one with Thor's bare ass that is kind of magnificent. Wow, Dakimakura are so daring. So we got your either. It seems that for girls, the most used poses are one where the legs like join together. And this pose that I'm trying to do is actually more used for guys, which that's funny. Alright, so theoretically, by convention, the more seiso poses are with the thighs rubbing together, While the less modest poses are ones where you're gonna have like the. All right. I'm gonna change the. I think I'm gonna change the position a little bit. See.
Fuck you, Kiba.
What? Hey Tammy, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hello. Hope you're doing good. How are you? How was New Year? Hope you're all doing good. Sleepy? See. There we go. Sleepy is good. Sleep is good. Honestly, as long as you can sleep, you can like rest and shit. Feeling sleepy is awesome. I love feeling sleepy. I love just being able to lay down a little bit and kind of drift off completely. It's the best. It's the best. It's terrible when you have to do work. Then it's awful. Fighting being sleepy is awful. Being sleepy, not so much. Playing Borderlands 2 with someone who never played the game or the series before. Oh. Oh my god. Borderland? I never finished. I actually played a little. Can you believe that? It's an FPS that I was able to play. Until the point where I couldn't. I cheesed the game as best as I could. So I would be able to actually play it while... even though I have motion sickness. So the way I play the game, right? How the hell does someone with motion sickness can even play a first-person game? Well, I use it 0. You know, the number. Also the sniper. Because 0 is a sniper with stealth, right? So the way I did it was basically I would just position myself as far away as possible from any and every action and just gallery shoot as much as I could. And then whenever an opponent actually got close enough to me, I would use his ultimate that made him stout, right? And I would just reposition. I would just take the brunt of it, reposition, and start shooting again while standing still. And I could actually play a fair amount of the game with using this strategy without having to move around too much. But it was a struggle. I couldn't play a lot of hours at once. And then there is like a cutting point where the game starts to ambushing you a lot. And that's where I couldn't go. Until badasses appeared in bosses. I could take down some badasses, actually. Couldn't take out a lot of them, but I could take down some of them at the beginning. When they first appeared, it wasn't that bad. But it was a matter of time. I remember I actually tried doing that again in a collab with some friends. Ended up having to end the collab earlier because I just got sick. Which was unfortunate. I might have also have been like high rolling the weapons now that I think about it, because I could deal a lot of damage. Another game that was first person that I actually managed to play, and this one even finished, was Skyrim. Also, exact same thing, right? Because Skyrim, the way you play Skyrim is... Is it only first-person games or third-person as well? There are a few third-person games that can trigger my motion sickness. like Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes is one that triggers my motion sickness. Specifically Sonic Heroes. I'm okay with most 3D Sonics, but Sonic Heroes, for some reason, did not agree with me. I can't play third-person Minecraft. I can barely play third-person Skyrim, which was how I finished the game, actually. Mass Effect probably won't be like that. Probably won't be. Like, my motion sickness gets triggered by like really specific weird things. Like really tight spaces can cause my motion sickness to flare up. Because whenever I am moving close to walls in 3D games, the rotation of the camera plus the movement can sometimes cause me to go at random, you know? It's very weird. I wish I understood how it worked better. The legs feel a little bit short. I think I can extend them a little bit more. See, maybe by 2 pixels. Yeah, I think it was the thighs. I'm so sad. Why can I not watch Kiba specifically? What? Hey Red, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I'm trying to make a Dakimakura pose. Come to think of it, while this is the sketch, I could save this your character here, right? How are you doing today? We're making an OC of mine, actually. Hibiki. Yes, do it, I need. Will do then. And let's see here. How do I want to do it? Usually the head is slightly tilted, so should do that a little bit. I think the head in pixel art is always gonna be interesting. The number one question always be, does this look good? But yeah. Who knows, maybe I'll do one of Mama Kibachu. Did you guys like a Dakimakura pixel art of me? That would actually be a cool, I think that could be a cool march, right? That could be a cool march. Wonder if the head is a bit too big. But now let me think. of the post. Just like I need to do something real quick. Oh. There we go. Now it makes more sense. Anyways, maybe shouldn't add too much detail. No, this is just a sketch. Okay, Twitch, this is just a sketch. But anyways. Okay. So I think I can save... Yeah, let's save the pose. Let's see. Good pose for the arms. The arms would go here, go around like this. But yeah, chat. Has been a fun vacation. I managed to... Oh yeah, I had the most delicious coffee the other day. It was on this cafe outside of town. It was like not like Starbucks or anything like that. It was like one of those actual coffee blend things, you know. It had like fruity flavors or something like that, and it actually had a different feel to it. It had like a tea quality to it, because the fruity flavor was actual fruit, actually fruity. So it reminded me a lot of tea. It was very good. Moment you fell in love with it, and we had like this amazing dessert that came with it that was like it was white chocolate ganache that was frozen, so it kind of had this ice cream quality to it, you know. And it was white chocolate but lemon flavored. It had like lemon touches to it. It was just so good. It was just so good. It was actually amazing. And honestly, we need to go back there sometime. It was just too good. Also, we went to this restaurant that was like specialized on different types of udon. So good. So good. We watched a few animes. We discovered a series called It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Ironically, it's on Disney Plus, and it's such a dark humor series. The humor in that show is so dark. Well, wish you a good day or night. I'm gonna go to sleep and pass out. All right, Kami, have a good one. Thank you for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Happy New Year too. Oh yeah, come to think of it, let me try and do my new recipe for drawing hands. I discovered something interesting about drawing hands. I discovered that Wait. Where does the thumb? Is the thumb? No, the thumb is heading that way. I discovered that one of the best way to draw hands, at least in pixel art, is to start with the thumb and the first finger. If you start with them, you can more or less make the rest of the hand more easily. Let's see. I say this as I immediately fail to do the hand, but it's fine. I wanna do it bent, kind of like this. Yeah. Possible. Let me see. Would have been like this. So don't mind me. I am actually folding my hand to find out the position of the fingies, because drawing hands is hard, but at the same time you do have a frame of reference right there in front of you all the time. You just gotta use your left hand for your right hand and your right hand for your left hand. Easy. Easy peasy. Hey Medina! How are you doing? OMG, the only and only Kibbles! Hello, hello! What's up, Chato? Hello Medina! How are you doing? Also, chat, Lunatic keeps complaining about having string delay, but no one else is having that, right? Is it just Lunatic? Because, like, my internet cable is literally on the floor. Fine with you so far? Okay, so it's specifically Lunatic. Weird. Weird. And my dog sometimes sleep on it, so yeah. It would actually make sense if it was an issue on my end, you know? Doing fine, thank you. And yet I got a surprise conjunctivitis and retinal inflammation. Oh, crap, I hate those. I had a... Last year, there was like a month where I just kept having that over and over and over and over again. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. You need to go to the eye doctor and see if he like prescribes some good eye drops. Brand new from Apple, the eye drop. Ah. Oh, you went and got the good stuff. Good, 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 good. Cause exactly, Medina, exactly. It is important to have eye drops with you all the time because the weather do get kind of crazy sometimes, at least around here. And having the eye drops is useful to not get your eyes too dry. Usually when you're getting too much conjunctivitis at once, that means the weather is too dry. They put an AI hologram of Steve Jobs doing Fortnite dances. True. Just do not read what the eye drop has for side effects. Yeah, it's kind of scary. It is. It is. All medications are scary. Let's be real here. But to me, the scariest medication of them all will always be Viagra. Because I know the little tidbit about how Viagra was invented. Aha, think I fixed it. Nice! Do you know what Viagra was supposed to be, chat? If birth control is not allowed, neither should Viagra. I agree. Something blood pressure related? It was supposed to be a heart medicine. And the side effect was the huge boner. The side effect was the huge boner. But the second they realized that the side effect would give an erection, they just dropped whatever the hell it was supposed to do and just market it as for that. Apparently, lots of southern US states, Pornhub is banned now. How would they salt raise again? Oh my god, they are doing that shit, huh? Wow. I could be wrong. I mean, it is a good medication for that. Yeah, but it's like, what else is it supposed to be doing to my body that I'm not aware of if I take it, you know? That's the part that's scary, because it does feel a bit like they kinda just jump at the opportunity of it being boner medicine. Pornhub is also banned in Thailand here. Really? Actually, that's the thing, right? I know that there are a few countries that ban prawn in general. But I wonder what the outcome of that actually is, you know? Does it have good social outcomes? Because I don't think they do. My understanding is that it doesn't have any significant social outcome of whatever. It doesn't solve anything, yeah. That's what I figured. I think prawn in general is banned in South Korea, I believe. Hey Pira! Welcome to the stream! Pixelated boobs, how are you doing? Speaking of pixelated boobs, with this balance, I think we can raise the boobs here. Yeah. And we can also get here. This is the part that I love about pixel art, by the way. It is very much a bit more like sculpting than drawing sometimes. What I'm making now, Lunatic? So, here's the idea. Here's the general idea. Since it's the year of the snake, I wanted to do a pixel art of Hibiki, my resident snake lady OC. And yep. And I wanted to do like Dakimakura pose. Thank you. Here's an old animation I made of her. Next surprise. She is a type of vampire yokai, by the way. I kind of mixed two yokai races together because they are somewhat related to each other, actually. I don't remember the name of both right now, but essentially, one is a vampire yokai that hides inside the house pretending to be a human. In Mewtwo, there are both snake ladies who are hot and long-necked lady who are also hot. Yeah. Hibiki is a mix of both. They both are very interesting yokais. The long-necked yokai usually hides as a regular person during daylight, but when night falls, she uses her long neck to enter other people's houses without ever leaving her own home and biting their neck for blood. That's why she has a long neck. There's a variant of this long neck yokai lady that it's a guy, and instead of having a long neck, they actually detach their head from their shoulders and fly using their ears, which is amazing. And the other species, which is the one that Hibiki is more heavily based on, is straight up like a Japanese lamia that appears on the side of the road, right? Carrying a baby that's completely covered in cloth. She then asks travelers to hold the baby for her. And it's kind of a wild thing because if you refuse carrying the baby, if you refuse taking the baby for a little bit, she will throw the baby at you and the baby will stick on your hands. And the bundle with the baby will start to grow heavy. There is no baby, by the way. What it actually is unknown. It is one of those things that you don't want to look what's in there, actually. And and you can't let go of the baby once it gets thrown at you. And it will start to grow heavier and heavier and heavier until you are stuck to the ground. And then the lady turns into a giant snake and eats you. I love yokai. The descriptions are so wild. It's so fun. It's so much fun. It is so much fun. Joke's on her. It tastes terrible. Technically, she doesn't attack travelers who are kind, she just attacks the travelers who are jerks. The baby is kind of a way to test that. I love that some of these legends are the type that is like trying to get people to act civil, you know? Like, don't be jerk to women on the side of the road, or you'll get eaten. When you can't figure out a practical moral way to get people to behave, you try scare tactics, essentially. Sometimes it works. It's kind of funny. I make these yokais. I try to make them as colorful and as cute as possible, like my OCs. But the stories are all extremely tragic. The stories I give in the background are almost extremely tragic. By the way, we have a fountain in Bern which shows a guy eating babies. It's called Child Eater Fountain Translator. If you misbehave as a kid, it will come and eat you. I see. You know, I hear these and I'm like, wow, parents must have been really, really desperate to make their children pipe down if that's what we're going with. Like, please behave or the man-eating fountain will come for you. Please, little Timmy, please behave. There's a man-eating fountain, I swear, it's coming for you. If you don't behave. Yeah, it's horrible. Check out Discord, I posted a pic. Oh god. Hold up. Oh, the guy from the fountain. I thought the fountain would raise up and eat the children, which is just as scary, honestly. Reminds me of... Oh, Jesus Christ. That is scary. I love how the children in the bundle are just kind of hanging around, waiting to be eaten. Are you sure those are the misbehaving children? They seem to be very settled down. I mean, at this point, you are just a little shit waiting to be over with. That is true. BRB, alright, lunatic. Let me see here. Wow. Hey, Mamachi, welcome to the stream. Did the bonk not work? Why no bonk? Why no launch? Wait, the launch is supposed to work. The launch is supposed to work. Hold up. Is it not connected? It's supposed to be connected. Let me try. Oh, the launch I turned it off. The launch I turned it off for the string. Hold up. Let me get that for you. Hold up.
Fuck you, Kiba.
Ah. Okay, let's disable the bonk because it doesn't seem to be working, and we can get all the things back. I deactivated it because you said that it could be very distracting during collabs if we got the being hit by stuff. There we go. There we go. It's activated. It's okay. Ow. There you go. Please, Bonkai is compensation. No, Medina. You don't understand. Momochi already has too much power. I was at the gym, right? I was at the gym chilling. I was doing some leg press exercises, right? And then you know that there's that one machine where you have to lay down with your butt face up, right? You have to lay down with your butt face up to do to like flex your legs up, you know? So I was happily doing the exercises, and when I finished, out of the blue came the slap. Momochi slapped my butt in public at the chin, because I let my guard down. Big ol' smack. Felt an Momochi slap what's rightfully yours. I don't encourage her too much. And I'm fricked. There we go. I'm sure a text and music will play like in Elden Ring, but slap it. Dom. It's really funny too because she does the little gremlin laugh right after. You know the laugh I'm talking about. You all do. I think the arm is too long. Bit. I'm almost sure this thumb is too high. Maybe over here a little bit. Oh yeah, chat. I've been watching Eminence in the Shadow because it's available on Netflix and it wasn't available before. I didn't mind too much. I didn't mind it too much at first. Kinda grew on me a little bit, gotta say. But it's weird because I almost feel like the best part of the anime to me isn't really the main character and the gimmick, but like straight up the actual story. Maybe I am a little chimbio piece of shit, but I kind of like it, like when the story is actually being played straight. It reminds me of the old roleplay guild I used to have, where the story was very similar to the story in the anime. The plot of the anime, with like this weird cult that is doing experiments with demons, and you have these people in the shadows fighting against them. It's all probably very, very JRPG cliche kind of stuff. But I don't know, I have a soft spot for that kind of story. Because of the time, my old RP days and my old RP guild style, I have a really soft spot for this type of story. JRPG just hits different. It's true. It's true. I love old JRPGs. It's true. I have which reminds me, I actually have a few that I have queued up to play on the channel at one point. One in particular is one that I got it for on a complete win, pretty much, because I never played the series, but I know one interesting fact about it, which is that the main artist of the JRPG series did a lot of is also a Shmentai artist. And he has a very specific style. What's the game name again? Hold up, let me get it. Let me see if I can get it for you. Because it is a collection. Let me see. Not Wargrove, although I should finish that sometime. Let's see. Raptori. Where was it? That's also one. There we go. Langrisier. Langrisier. That's the name. The name is Langrisier. Welcome back, Lunatic. Really tired for some reason? Did you sleep? Lack of sleep can cause that, you know? By the way, that's the name of the game, not the hentai series. I did sleep last night. Well, honestly, sometimes... No. I'm just saying that there's this game that I'm going to play at some point that, by coincidence, has the artist also did Shmentai, essentially. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Which is why I'm gonna play it. I bought it on discount. Yeah, I think I can raise the top a little here. There we go. He draws them girls very cute. But they do have the Christmas decoration earrings, you know? From them old anime times. There we go. Yeah, comfy vibe still in a take. Honestly, the days that you are tired for no reason, I think it's when your body is fighting off an infection. And if you rest well during those days, you probably won't get sick. So take care and don't push yourself too hard during those days. Let's think about it. If I did like this, and then we add pinky a little bit here. Do it like this. There we go. But yeah. I feel like the girl characters in the Eminence and Shadow anime are like really, really cute and really underused in the anime, unfortunately. You have hints that they are actually very fleshed out characters, even though they all have obsession with protagonist Kun, because I mean it's an anime that it's like acknowledging it's a weird anime. It's kind of making fun of power fantasies while also indulging in said power fantasy as much as possible. So it's one of those animes that we're not entirely sure what the author is actually trying to say. But there was like one episode I watched it before streaming that kinda hit me a little bit too hard, where the protagonist is fantasizing about being the underdog character in a fighting arc who shows to everyone that he's actually extremely OP, and everyone goes like, "Oh my god, who is that guy?" And that hit me extremely hard because that's how I was when I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I wanted to be the guy who shows up at a tournament with a really weird deck and then starts beating everyone, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, who is that?" So that one hit pretty hard. Hit pretty close to home, honestly. And when I stopped to actually think about it, it did partially explain some of the deck choices that I made while playing Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot of them. Like, partially, some of my deck choices were completely based on me being very, very cheap when it came to playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Because the more expensive the deck's gotten, the more of this weird satisfaction I would have with beating like a souped up, really powerful, expensive deck with like something silly off meta that people don't even recognize as a threat, right? But also, it exactly fulfills that narrative fantasy of being The underestimated dude. Let's save as base. And I am gonna keep this on a new folder that I'm just gonna call 2025, so I don't forget when I did this art. I think I can lower the dimensions by 1 pixel. Or do I need to extend the thighs? I think I need to extend. I think the arms are too big for the legs. Yeah, I think the arms are too big for the legs. I think I need to lower the arms by 1 pixel. And at the same time, I need to increase the legs by 1 pixel. I was doing a thing where I forgot telepathy was a thing again. I see. Damn, why can't PCs just type our thoughts already? Then again, I don't think I wanna give Microsoft the power to read my mind. Don't think I actually want that. No, be real, we all know what they'd use that power for. They would use it exclusively to try to sell junk to me. I don't think I want to curse anyone with what resides in my mind. Fair enough, fair enough. But I'll be real, and I take 9 out of 10 times, it's not as bad as you think it is. Nine out of 10 times, it's not as bad as you think it is. Press X to doubt. Fair, fair, fair. I think I need to some thigh increase too. Here. Like this. There are people that curse with stubbing small toe constantly, or is it a fart? Oh no, oh no. The more than just a fart curse is the scariest one of them all. Indeed. Truly menacing. There we go. Think this is good. I think this is good. Yeah. All right. This is good enough for the start, so let's save this as KBK below base, and we can actually get started. When I was young, I had this fear that if I touched someone for too long, they'd read my mind and despise me for my cursed thoughts. Wow, that is specific. How did you get that fear, Lunatic? Did you, like, watch at a show where the person had mind-reading powers if they touched you for too long? That is an interesting conclusion to jump to, not gonna lie. And when I was little, I was... Actually, I don't remember. But I really think I had my... I had a lot of Chumbio moments. I was probably a very cringy child. As per norm, thank God I completely grew out of my cringy phase and I am now a VTuber. Phew, that was close. Kids are quite something, they sure are. They sure are. Especially things. Why do we have to be practically programmed to be as cringy and as annoying as possible so we can socially test the waters of what's acceptable or not in our communities? So, about Chumbio, is that how you spell it? Not really, but I also have no idea how to spell it, so accepted. I just call it Shuni. Yeah. Shuni is probably fine. Chunibyo, Chunibyo. Anyways, something I've started doing recently very occasionally is in the shower sometimes I get the urge to do the insanity giggle thing. I see. Are you trying to become a Limbus Company villain, Lunatic? Honestly, it could be great practice for like voice acting, honestly. Oh, you know, like the that dramatic anime laugh where you go. You know, kind of like that kind of stuff. Ah, the mad laugh. I like it. Go on, lunatic. Be Dave Master Fight. Someone similar, like more insanely madman who just lost his shit. I see, I see, I see. Hmm. Going very dramatic anime. Like once I started, I could not stop. I see. Hmm. You probably got some bottled up stuff, and this is how you figure to how to release it. Honestly, Lunatic strikes me as the type of person who bottles up a lot of stuff. Honestly, it's probably not too different from randomly crying or something like that. I do? A little bit, yeah. Hmm. Are the eyes too big for the face? The eyes might be a little bit too big. Let me try here. Oh, kind of like this expression actually. Shut thing. Try my best not to bottle up my emotions and feel them out when I feel them out, but now that I really think about it, I might bottle up some because of the more embarrassing ones. I mean, everyone does a little bit, right? Kind of why catharsis is an important thing. how you release bottled up emotions. Mhm. Like watching a sad movie so you can release some sadness you might have bottled up. It's kind of why watching sad movies can feel nice sometimes. Mhm. Hmm, 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 hmm. I think this is working. Yeah. Here. Okay, okay. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, there we go. Maybe I can put chin a little bit here. Too much? I think too much. Yeah, I think it is. This works better. Yeah, I think it is fine. This is fine. Went back and forth a bit with this one. But overall, it's no time for the hair. I think I'm actually gonna make the hair on a different layer. She looks very mischievous here. Lovely work. Ah, thank you, Medina. That's kind of her thing. That is kind of her thing. Holy crap! It's Kibo o'clock already. Ah, hello, SK. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Happy New Year. Yes, 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 yes. Hope you're doing good. We're making a pillowcase. We're making a pillowcase for Dakimakura. Or at least we're making art that could be used on a pillowcase. Yes, yes. Oh. Now, guys, should I do the hair stand up in the geisha style, or do I make her with her hair loose? Loose hair? Alright, Pira. We'll do with loose hair. I do have reference of her hair down. Hold up just a second. Let me grab that. I think I have the save for work version of that one. Let's see. Hmm. There it is. That's her with the hair down. Right pillowcase? Yeah. Oops. And I'm glad the mischievous look is coming through. Because she is very mischievous. She is very well-meaning, but she is very mischievous. She looks like she'll steal my blankets. She might. She might. She's always coming up with different ideas for like host clubs and stuff like that. She'd open maid cafes. And she does that because she usually takes in women who are like down on their luck, who can't really do anything else. Maybe they lost their husbands to war. Maybe they were abandoned by some jerkass who didn't want to admit that they had an affair and stuff like that. And she'd find work for she'd like come up with maid cafes and stuff like that, so they have work. And she takes care of them. She calls them her daughters. Oh my god, I just saw an apparently all Asia's version of a famous and awesome shment. I call it semen extraction. Is that the one where Satan is stored in the balls? And every demon succubus lady comes after the guy to bring about doomsday, while an angel oversees that so that his virginity card is never taken. Is that the one? Because I heard about that one. I've only seen videos about it, but it sounds glorious. Also, it's weird that that's kind of a manga style, actually. I think there was one where a guy could literally come diamonds, and he has to evade ladies who really like diamonds coming for his balls. It is the real deal, actually. Great. No. Guy needs to cum or his balls explode, but then he breaks his hand and starts eating. Oh no. Okay, Medina, this is uncanny for me because there was a show, a comedy show here in Brazil where they actually used that as a joke. Come to think of it, it might actually be a joke here in Brazil. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that is a joke. That is an actual joke here in Brazil. So the joke is as follows. The joke is as follows. So a doctor is checking out the patient's ward, and he walks in on a guy masturbating furiously, watching a bunch of different pornos, right? And he asks the doctor that's following him, like, "Oh, what the hell is going on in there?" And then the guy explains that that patient has a disease that if he goes X amount of time without coming, his balls will explode and he will die. And the doctor is like, "Oh, I see, I see, I see. Okay, okay, okay." And then he walks into another room, and there's straight up a patient banging a nurse. And he goes like, "Okay, but what the hell is this?" to the resident doctor. And the resident doctor goes, "Well, you see, this patient has the same disease as the other patient, but his health insurance is much better." And that's the joke. uh, Welcome to Brazil. This was a joke that was role played and aired on TV. Cacete Planeta, I miss you so much. So unfortunate that the show got cancelled because the writers were getting too old and they didn't have anyone to replace them. The TV station just had no interest in continuing the show. Can't you take off the balls instead? I mean, the guy would have to agree, and I don't know if his health insurance is that good. Would they really do it? Would there be need if their health insurance allowed them for an alternative treatment? Oh yeah, that reminds me, there is something I need to talk to you guys about. Speaking of extracting balls. Two balls, one knife. Oh no. Speaking of extracting balls, I do have to tell you guys something that I haven't told you guys yet. I am gonna next week, unfortunately, even though I'm coming back to stream this week, next week, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take a second break from streaming because I am gonna go through a very, very normal surgery. It's a very simple surgery, right? to extract. Remember when I had dengue? So one of the things that dengue can do to you is it can give you hernia. It can actually give you hernia. And I I got hernia grew, right? Yeah. And I had two choices. I could live with it and have a lot of restrictions regarding lifting weights, being worried all the time, getting like some random pains here and there, and outright getting worse, getting those becoming worse as time went by. Or I could do surgery, remove it, and live normally. So it shows the latter. It is. It is better. Yeah. So thank you, Lunatic. I have a doctor appointment this week actually to do the one final exam to make sure it's all clear and make sure I don't have any allergies to the what you call anesthesia. The anesthesia. Yeah. Sorry for being silly. This is all reactor serious stuff. Hope it will go well. Don't worry about it, Medina. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it is fine. It is fine. It's gonna be fine. But I didn't say anything before because I didn't wanna get you guys worried or anything. But now that it's about time, I feel like you guys deserve to know why I'm gonna take 2 breaks on a roll. So yeah, I'll probably be off for 2 weeks. I wanna say. The doctor told me that it would take like I think 1 month in total for a full recovery. I think on week 2 I can already remove the stitches. And at least for the first week I won't be able to sit for long periods of time, which is why I won't be able to stream. So it's gonna be 1 week or 2 of break. I'll also try to not give Momochi too much of a headache so she's able to stream during this time too. And yeah. Other than that, it's fine. Prioritize yourself, please. This will surely go over well. I am prioritizing myself because you see, I like streaming for you all. You know? So I want to get healthy and able to stream for you all again ASAP. Wish you the best of luck, Eben. If you ever need anyone to hang out, invite chat with you on the phone or anything because you're bored or something, I'm always available. Aw, thank you, Lunatic. I might take you up on that offer. Because that is something that I can do at least. I could hang out in voice chat on Discord with you all. Every so often. It wouldn't be bad. Probably be very good actually. I wanna do her headpiece a little bit. I wanna do her headpiece. I wanna review her headpiece actually. Just make sure you're doing well. Maybe a torture printing watch alone could work though. Ah, I wish, Medina, but I need to be on my PC to watch Torture Princess. Crunchyroll is being crunchy, and it stopped working on my bedroom TV. Unless, can I broadcast? Wait, can I broadcast from the Crunchyroll app though? Can I broadcast from the Crunchyroll app on my PC? My PC, no, my cell phone. I wonder if that's the thing it can do. No clue, that is fair. Have no idea either, because if I could, I could like set up maybe some system so I don't have to hold my cell phone and I can still watch it. How to headpiece? I do not own Crunchyroll or a TV. Fair, 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 fair. I'll be real, lately their services have been kinda stinky. Like, originally they didn't even have an application for smartphone, smart TV. They barely had one for smartphones. And now it seems to be, how do you say? Seems to be bugging out on my current smart TV. Like there was an update for the smart TV and Crunchyroll stopped working after the update for the smart TV. Well, this is in a bad shape. Tengen Ashua is such an amazing manga. Chapter 1, this guy seems mysterious normal looking guy win a fight with Kion Muscle Yakuza. And moves him go hard, he has the sex with a sex worker? What? Primal instinct. Hold up, what? Darash Mantai. Yes, Kiba, go read it. Amazing fighting manga? Ah, I see, I see, I see. You know, I saw fighting manga that was kind of like that, But it was about a fighting cock. As in a rooster. Cockfight, cockfight, cockfight. Can you believe the name of the manga is not actually Cockfight? I think it's called Battle Rooster or something. Ayo, cockware. On mangas, hello Kaz! Is pulling his cock out. It's an anime where this rooster travels throughout Japan fighting demons that are born out of people's desperations and desires. No, this is normal. The more it's beaten, the more it gets harder and stronger. God damn. I heard desires. God, remember that one South Park episode where they had Chicken play Magic the Gathering? That one was such a masterpiece. They had favorite decks, and the worst part is I couldn't understand what they were saying. They actually used the proper deck archetypes in Magic the Gathering for that episode. It's like, ah yes, this rooster only plays black-blue reanimator. Chicken play mono red will win a lot, just saying. True. Especially if they have the Neo ley lines on their deck. Aren't they banned? The ley lines are only banned in best of one as far as I know, Medina. She can mono my red, if you know what I'm saying. Eh? They're only banned in best of one because truly in best of one it was more oppressive than they wanted it to be. But it's just the right amount of oppression for best of three apparently, because it forces you to side deck. You can theoretically side deck for this sort of thing. So I actually follow Magic the Gathering content creator, and they explain in detail what was the issue with mono red in best of one. And essentially what they said about it was that mono red decks are very hard to mulligan for when you're playing best of one, because the way to counter a mono red deck is basically you need to have low cost interaction against them so they don't overwhelm you in the first two turns. Essentially, you need cards that say kill that freaking monster that cost like 1 or 2 mana. And if you're playing best of 3, you don't know that the opponent is... You will only not know that the opponent's playing mono red on the first match. So you can prioritize your mulligans on game 2 and 3 to have said interaction that can counter the deck. But if you don't know what the opponent is playing, and you only have one shot because it's best of one, you end up getting fucked. Issue is that Mulligan's Riggin and Optician Irina, so lowland decks AKM on the red have an edge. What you're saying is true though. Fun fact, there was an attempt at doing something similar to what mono red decks do in Magic Arena in Pokemon Pocket. Where's Cock now edging? Shake my head. Oh yeah, Kiba. Yeah, Lunatic? Let's add the bone. Soon they will be Gunners. Eh? There we go. Now, for no particular reason, I will make the clothes on a different layer. It's not like I'm gonna make an alternative version or anything like that. I don't know what you're talking about. With this body pillow art you're making, you're gonna have a naked clotted side, or you're just gonna have clotted side, or maybe clotted and lewd but not nude side. Not entirely sure yet, Lunatic. Not entirely sure yet. I am finishing the base pose. I might make just a tasteful nude out, right? Body pillow ninjaling when? Oh no! But they're so tiny, I don't think they fit an entire pillow. They're so tiny though. If I just had an idea. I hope it's not related to the body pillow ninjaling, but please continue. Why does she look like she's doing Mr. Beast pose? She is not supposed to. I was just trying to make one, like one of those with the hands. Probably because I can draw hands very well. I don't know. I actually don't watch Mr. Beast, Lunatic. I actually don't watch Mr. Beast. She looks like Mr. Mime. Oof. You got you. It's this one more than this one though, right? Hold up, your guys are gonna make me spend the rest of the stream trying to adjust the hands, aren't you? You are. Let's see. I think this hand came out better than this one, honestly. What if I just... do this. The only thing I know from Mr. Beast is that he has a reality show, and he keeps saying that the only thing it matters is the fact that it's a crazy show. Please don't think about my allegations anymore or something like that. Let's see. What a cursed thing. I see. No, that's not what I wanted out of the hands. No, not really. Oh well. Let me see if this helps a little bit. Hey cutie kitty, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good today. Chat is bullying me about my hands. How are you? It does, it does, it does. Now a lot better seeing this pixel art. Nice. I'm trying to make like a Dakimakura pose. By the way, guys, did you see Nanala streaming last night? She was doing some sensitive work in the booba region, and she censored it by putting burger pictures over the boobs. It was so funny. I missed it. I know, right? Genius. Absolute mad genius. Honestly, that actually took a lot of balls with how finicky Twitch's guidelines are. Although then again, she does like stream once a year, so I guess that's why she could get banned and not even notice. She needs to... Although, I think she's gonna try to stream more. She's gonna try to stream more, right? Hope she tries to stream more. Let's go. Here. Is it too big? Think Twitch needs to get their shit together? They do. They definitely do. They always do, really. Thank you for the pet, Lunatic. The main sadness was that one brief moment of glory when they actually allowed nudity on the site and the amazing fallout that happened because of it. Yeah. Hi, Rose. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Then people in flesh and bones can be half naked, not be banished, so One brief moment of glory is a pauses, toggle clothes of pixelart off. I'm doing good, feeling mostly normal. Oh, that's great. That's great. Hope you get fully better soon. I better not try to tempt fate. So, anyways. Here's the kimono thing. I don't think nudity is bad when it comes to art, but shouldn't be sexual. For a site like Twitch, that is, it would be. I chew would be considered culture. Yeah. Yeah, like it took 5 seconds before people started whipping out PPs on the screen serve, basically. That's the time for breakfast and daily art. I just wanted to say hi before I missed the entire stream by doing my things. Alright, Rose, thank you very much for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Wait, there we go. This one has a better detail of her outfit. At least the simplified version, anyways. I got a pink sachet here. Gonna add. Oh. I might do daily art before breakfast actually, since I can't decide what to cook for today. Ah, I see. Get some yummy foods. Dude, I feel so bad that Flip Witch is such a good game, but there aren't more games like it. They're kinda lewd, but in a more fun way, you know? Like what game? Flip Witch. Remember, Momochi played it on the Discord. My friend sent me a meme. It took him a while to get it, but after I understood, it was so funny. Honey Pop, yeah, I saw playthroughs of that. I saw playthroughs of that. It is funny. Although it is Honey Pop is kind of unhinged though. Honey Pop is more of unhinged. It's a little bit more unhinged. It's banned here, I think. I see. That's annoying. They need to stop banning cool stuff, you know? Hmm. You know, I was thinking. Let me actually finish this first. You send it in meme? Okay, I'll take a look. Let's see. Meme. Meme. Oh no. Oh god. Readers of Nephilim isn't too bad, but it might be banned as well. Isn't that still early access? I'm almost sure someone gifted that to Momochi for her to play at one point. Isn't it a free game? Readers of Nephilim is a free game? I don't know. Is it? Am I confusing with another one? When in doubt, surely is banned. Oof. Man. That reminds me, I think yesterday Momochi was looking through the Nintendo eShop and there is so much AI games on the Nintendo store. So much AI games. Oh no, did I accidentally out Momo by saying British Nephilim was a free game as excuse someone gifted her? No, not really, Lunatic. I think someone just recommended it to her. I was remembering it wrong. Honestly, I don't think she's very excited for playing any not safe for work games anymore because unfortunately we kinda can't do anything with the VODs. It kinda sucks. Because uploading it on YouTube is a no-go, right? And Patreon doesn't really have its own storage system. So we need to play a third-party file hosting site to keep the the playthrough in storage, right? Or the alternative is making a Hub account, but that you can't do that anonymously, and you need to register your credit card. It felt a little bit like big step, and kind of big and scary step to take just for that. Ooh, thank you, Mamachi. You. Okay, but I recommend when following a layer below your set, current layer opacity like 50% or something, so you can see the layer below easily without toggling it on off. Ah, I see. Hmm. No, that could be a thing. I'm already so used to just doing it this way, though. I suppose OnlyFans could be a thing, but also overall, I think Momochi thought that the reception to the Let's Plays were a little bit lukewarm, so she didn't really feel like there is an actual need to do them. Essentially. It was fun and cute for a one-time thing, but it's not something that needs to be a thing. You know? And at the end of the day, honestly, it wasn't something she was that comfortable with doing. Although that was partially because in the older office we had like a aquarium situation going on. There wasn't a whole lot of privacy. Hmm. Let me think. How would this kimono act? like you guys may or may not have noticed it, but there isn't exactly a whole lot of like lewd art of me and Momochi as a whole, like actual stuff, right? And that is kind of, we don't really, we could do that kind of art. We could be that kind of VTuber couple that does that sort of thing, but we're not. Cuties, I gotta be off now. Thanks for streaming. Have a lovely time, everyone. All right, Medina, have a lovely time. Most we got were nudes after a couple of years. Yeah, tasteful nudes we're alright with. Tasteful nudes we're alright with, but it is an idea I see. Hey Dylan, welcome to the stream. Funnily enough, right? Is not a requirement or a necessity. Exactly, exactly. I don't think it really is like a thing for us to, you know? Not really the focus of our content or anything like that. And that is fair. Like, Momochi would absolutely pour out Mama Kiba. But like, I do talk about this sort of stuff with her from time to time just to make sure we're on the same page regarding the subject. And she's like, look, if you wanted to loot with Mama Kiba, as long as you're getting paid and you bring home the bacon, just don't show them to me. Like a very practical mentality. I like both, but get awkward of seeing art of my close friends OC being looted. It feels a little bit weird, doesn't it, sometimes? Like, it's one thing if it's like... Because, like, there are two levels of OC. There is this level of OC, which is me right now, right? Where I am using my OC to express me, right? Even if technically this is the flip gendered version. And then there's OCs like, oh, these are characters that I made up that I draw, like Hibiki here. This level of OC, 100% fine with being looted and stuff. Like, no problem. Because it's just a cute character that I came up with, in theory. So, not really a big thing. But when it's a character that the person uses as avatar, the thing is not being a friend's OC, it's being a friend's avatar, right? Then it gets weird, because it kind of feels like you're watching your friend being looted. And particularly if you like to keep these feelings separated, right? Feelings of friendship and feelings of horniness. the lewd art kinda breaks the barrier you're trying to build. Sometimes. Kinda need to make up like a stronger barrier for it if you... So potentially Kiba can lose the seas. Potentially. However, I do have an issue with that. Which is I have a bad habit of making up backstories. And if they get too fleshed out, then it becomes weird again. Like, Tsume is in this realm where if I try to lewd her too much, I feel bad about it. They aren't here right now, but it's like I have brought it up before and the conversation gets iffy a lot. Huh. I see. Maybe a character with a happy backstory for once you don't mind looting. See, that's kind of the issue. I kind of put myself in a corner with the way I built I built the world for these OCs. They come to the stream. Hey Icarus, welcome to the stream. And I listen looting characters. The discussion being that I'm bad at it. I haven't bet my break yet before I start this conversation. Alright. Do you have thoughts you like to share with the class, Icarus? It's extra funny since you're also currently creating a butt pillow of one of your essays. The damn cinematic of the new league season, holy shit. Like, Hibiki? Fortunately... What happened in League now, Icarus? What did they make extra sexy? Is it Mundo? Has sexy Mundo finally happened? Yeah, but now I remember the convo we had. Oh, which one? Which one? Yesterday? Oh, yeah, I only think of trash when I hear League. Ah, yes. Oh. I like a Trundle. He was a solid top. Kind of a pity that they took the meme of Trundle's filthy pillar away. Trundle's pillar of filth. And it also kind of follows Arcane ending too. Ooh. Speaking of woof woof bark, my understanding is that there is a scene in Arcane that causes that very reaction. Rana is a solid top laner, right? Yeah, solid top laner. Exactly. It was kind of fun to play. When I wasn't feeling like making everything burn with Teemo. I mean, I guess he can also be a top, but we don't know that. I mean, he is... He is technically under Lysandra's influence. I played a tiny bit here and there, but never could get used to it. Fair, fair. Do you mean Trundle or League in general? Because both are fair. Now that I got that out of my chest, who are we looting? I'm making Buddy Pillow-esque art of Hibiki. And she's an OC I made a while ago. It's actually kind of funny, because originally she wasn't supposed to be an OC or an important character at all. I just whipped out an NPC sprite that ended up looking very cool. And I was like, I wanna this to be more. She's a pretty OC, nice to meet her. Thank you, Icarus. I played Yumi when I played League before, which was basically means I don't actually play the game, but I do hang out with my friends. Fair. I think those characters are important too. If you only make characters who every single skill is a skill shot and every single thing you do has to be excruciatingly skill intensive as possible, you make your game not very accessible. Your game ends up becoming very low on scoring very low on accessibility, and because of that, it makes too hard. You know, this is actually a thing I was watching the other day. So games have a situation that's kind of funny, where the older players will outright smother and kill the game, the older players, for the newer players. And you always have to make sure that there is a way for new players to get into your game that doesn't force them to, like, stop to learn everything about the game. Force them to learn everything about the game. Know what I mean? Oh, but Yumi is more like an item than an actual champ. Oh, yeah, I know. She equips herself on another player, right? So it's kind of like Abatur from Heroes of the Storm. The one MOBA no one played. That sadly had surprisingly fun characters. You played Heroes of the Storm, Icarus? You didn't like it? Ah. That's because it takes a while to unlock the characters that are truly fun to play. There's this one character in Heroes of the Sorry. In Heroes of the Storm, called Shogal. And you need 2 people to play him. His gimmick is that he is piloted by 2 people. Because he's he's a two-headed Cyclops. Exactly, I never had to chase to play with one. I found really interesting because of that. Yeah. Heroes of the Storm indeed loot boxes mechanics for MOBAs before League did. Now League has them too. So much so that I made a team race in D&D that requires 2 players. Ah! Really? There's that? That's a thing? Interesting. Interesting. I wanted to play it more with Momochi, but she didn't like Heroes of the Storm too much. A homebrew created the race. I see. I still have the stats and stuff somewhere, actually. It's an interesting idea. Ah. It could be fun, but it does require a lot of cooperation, and sometimes players just don't have it in them to cooperate. But then again, don't play the race if you don't feel like cooperating, I suppose. Shogo was funny, but he also had like this really huge drawback. Because if you KO with Shogo, you gained 2 KOs for the price of 1. Alright, I'll be finishing one chibi I've been procrastinating, so I'm always happy to keep you company. Okay, Icarus, good luck with your chibi. Good luck with your chibi. But yeah, like I was saying, all my characters have like very intricate stories, and I kind of put myself in a corner when it comes to making happy stories for them. Like, they can have happy stories, they don't have bad lives. It's just that, basically, the way yokais come to be in the world of my lore, right? You have an avatar mod for Risk of Rain 2. Nice. That's cool. You have a lot of mods for Risk of Rain. Then again, you have a lot of mods in general, right, Lunatic? But like, basically the way that yokais come to be in the world of my lore is pretty much very similar to how hauntings happen. So Hibiki, for instance, her yokai species is a snake woman that stays on the side of the road waiting for travelers to come by, usually men. And she asks them to hold her baby for her for a little bit. And the ones who ignore or have some sort of weird secondary bad intentions regarding the baby end up getting eaten. So for her backstory, she was a traveling geisha, and she had an affair with a local lord, and the local lord promised that and she ended up having a child, and she told the local lord about the child, and the local lord promised that he would come for her and the child and bring them to live in in his castle. So she was waiting for him by the side of the road, but instead, one of the samurais of the castle came and killed her. So originally she became that yokai because she was still waiting for the lord to fulfill the for that lord to fulfill the promise. And she essentially broke free from that curse because of another very important character that I don't draw very often, called Kaede, which was a traveling monk, a traveling exorcist, who decided to rebel against her exorcist order because her exorcist order was all about just banishing yokai, and she wanted to help them instead of just banishing them. So most of my yokai OCs were rescued by that character. And they look very human because of a seal she created that helped the yokais regain the humanity that they lost when they become yokai, usually caused by the bad situations that they were in. So this is what happened to Hibiki. Sume was an orphan child that was scavenging for trash near a samurai's household, and she ended up invading the house. The son of the samurai was a little psychopath in making, and decides to test the family sword on her. She ends up dying, and the Feudal Lord lies and says that what the kid killed was just a stray cat. Do any of them harbor revenge, though, where they play off being saved back to get back at those who wronged them? So the seal only actually works if they're able to overcome their hatred. Most of the time, Kaede herself killed the people who wronged them, the yokais. Zume in particular was fucked. Because she became a Nekomata, and Nekomatas have kind of a limited power set. They can they can like summon ghosts and bring the dead back, but they can't actually harm the person being haunted by them directly. And because, like I said, the dude was a huge psychopath, He became a serial killer hidden behind a samurai family. And every girl he killed ended up joining with Sume. At one point, Sume did not even have a personality anymore. She was just an amalgamation of all the victims that were killed by him. Which is also a little bit of a play on the old adage of how cats have many lives. Sume technically has the souls of many different women who lived many different lives within her, which is why she actually has a very assorted skill set. Hmm. Well, I can see how it is awkward to loot them now. Yeah. Like, Hibiki is still, by nature, still a traveling geisha. She prides herself in being an entrepreneur. But honestly, if we bring someone to the back of any of her establishments for whatever reason, they're most likely gonna get their blood drained than sex time. She was also the one who gave the measurements for how the sexy no jutsu from Kiba should be, because she was planning to hire Kiba to work at a maid cafe later, using that skill. So I got completely duped by her. I flash out my characters a little bit too much. And the ones I didn't, it's only a matter of time, really. So yeah, her posing for a body pillow is extremely in character. That is not something she would mind existing of her at all, and probably was her idea to begin with. But it's still possible to have characters who settle down and have on some loots. Absolutely, absolutely. She is the little one, Icarus. Oops, I've been on the wrong layer. That's not good. She's the lewd one. Tsume is kind of as smart as one. She's still a cat girl show, so it's hard for her to be fully serious. Yeah, but you should make a couple, we'll see. I mean, I did. Kaede and Tsume I forgot. Like, if you really want loots, we can commission them. Exactly. Exactly. And if I need examples of loot commissions, I can always point out for whatever Red asks me to do. Hmm. Problem is, my ass is broken right now. That is fair, Lunatic. That is fair. Recovering from a broken ass is important. Otherwise, how are you gonna sit down, right? Also, I do know not safe for work commissions too. That is fine to ask for. You can ask for that too. Oops. Oh boy! There's a big rain cloud right outside. I can't with Kibble wisdom. What do you mean? What did I say? Well, I may need to request some less safe for work stuff. Okay, it looks like I just activated a filter in a hentai game. Recover your ass because otherwise you can see it. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Do it like this. It does look like a Shimenta filter. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do, I suppose. There we go. Let me check something real quick. If I laying down. If I search for kimono laying down, can I actually find? Damn, I can't get it quite at the right angle. It does kind of look like. Okay. Alright, I think I got it. But it's easier than toggling back and forth and flashing. Which also looks like a hentai game option if you stop think about it. Okay. And but the battle damage shows. Ah, battle damage, another staple. Man, that actually reminds me. I actually played a game for the PSP that was so good. But it was a Queen's Blade game. Like, it had battle damage, and it was kind of like Fire Emblem. I think it was called Chaos Spire or something like that. And it was an actually really good game. It was funny though, because since it had a bunch of edgy stuff going on, it had a special feature. Special feature of the game was that whenever you paused it, it would show a pixel art game instead of the game you were playing. So you could pretend you weren't playing a Shmentai game in public. Well, it wasn't a Shmentai game, it was more like a dirty game. It was itchy. Yeah, I don't think this looks right. Don't think this looks right. This one kinda does, but not really. But this other side here is very... It looks a little off, right? Yeah. Maybe if it's like this. Uh, they look kinda like fins. Mm-hmm. Because like these... They're like pocket things. I like fish. Fish is fun. Fish is good. Something that I can do. I can oversimplify and just make it like long sleeves. Kind of like this. Although I have a feeling the top one will always look a bit off, no matter what I do. But I think it's a little bit better. What do you guys think? There we go. Let's add some three-dimensionality to this. There we go. Nice, nice. Ta-da! What do you guys think? Is her hand still weird? Make her blush a little bit. Two ways to make her blush. It's gorgeous. Ah, thank you, Icarus. Alright, Lunatic, lay it on me. What are you thinking? Hey, nice! Looks like sleeves and not things. That's great. That is great. Now let's add a little bit of spice here, shall we? See if I can do this properly. Like I'm thinking though the face shade looks a little off to me for some reason. I think I know. I think it's the nose. And then I'll do like this. Gonna look like she has her cheek pressed against something. I mean, technically the ground. Speaking of which, let me do a change. There we go. Brings out the colors more. I did try my guess to my honest thought about things. The problem is my honest thoughts could just be flat out wrong or biased or something. I mean, it's my first time trying to do this type of drawing, so any number of things could be off. Like, maybe she kind of looks like she's standing there instead of being on the ground, you know? I could try to... like more of her hair to the side, like this, since she is on the ground. With a refreshed view, face looks fine. Interesting. I also realized the physicality of physically looking away could have just minimized the tab or something. Ah! I mean... technically... Now let me try to make this look more like hair and less like tentacles. I like what you're doing with the hair. Nice, thank you. Yeah, I was looking at it and being like, we need to work this out. This hair does tend to spread out while lying down instead of just being on you, behind you. Yeah. It can look like a whole L'Oreal announcement. Announcement? Advertisement. Well, let's see how Cuban tentacles the hair. There we go. That's the neat part. I don't. Just kidding. There are a few ways. Like doing smaller strands of hair like this. And work to give a more hair feel. See? Now this side we're gonna have to make it spread out a little bit. I don't think we can actually use it like this. Hmm. And how about if I join them together a little bit more? I'll be real, I have been drawing a lot of tentacles recently. Kind of funny how a lot of my not safe for work commissions seem to involve them. $2,025 gold right there. You know, in a sense, it's flattering that I even get not safe for work commissions. Because it means someone thinks my art style is pretty enough for that. Especially because it's pixel art. In 2025, women will be having more sex with robots more than... Alright. Sounds like the tagline for some futuristic ad of some kind, honestly. Yeah, Dylan, but you gotta remember one thing. I wasn't always at this level. It was an article from back 2016 and people are memeing about it. I see. Oh god. What a joyous time to be a robot male VTuber. They can have all the memes with that. Imagine the long energy journey, to be honest, when we came to get here. Wanna check out what that was like at the beginning? I have a very handy one. That was... because I started in 2021. Oh, hold up. Alright, save. Yeah, Robert doesn't complain about shorts and don't say stop pushing me. I told you I would do it 5 months ago. There you go, first sprite I ever made. It started with this. Like, it was the October tone. did sprite I did sprite art like non-stop for my first year. Practice makes perfect. It does. Was very intense practice. See the progress as it goes on. I do. I do have trouble keeping track of things. But like, I am gonna try to do better this year. I'm gonna start organizing my files per my folders per year. So I can do better. My file structure is somewhat organized. Mine isn't. Mine isn't. It has some degree of organization, but every so often I end up screwing something up and then it disorganizes. I still make mistakes though, and that confuses sometimes what belongs to where, since it technically belongs to multiple places. Yeah. Like, one of my most confusing folders is my chibi folder. Because sometimes I put emotes there. Which is where things get screwy. Oh, wow. Another wave of tiredness suddenly. And, oh, wow, I think it's my time, actually. Guys, I have to go now. We have singing lessons today again. So thank you all for coming today. Hope you all have a wonderful day or night. Stay awesome, and I'll catch you guys next time, okay? Thank you very much for joining me today, Lunatic. Thank you everyone who joined me. Thank you, Icarus. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Kitty Kitty. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. Now let's find someone to raid. Who is on today? Oh my god, Milia is grinding. Milia is grinding. Streaming. She's not doing art at all. She is, in fact, playing The Witcher non-stop. Should we raid Milia or should we find someone new? Alright, let's see. Will Twitch tell us to raid someone in particular? Go to bed, Lunatic, and thank you for joining me. Have a person if needed? You know what? Since I'm gonna have to go, maybe I don't wanna go. You know what? Let's raid Milia. Let's raid Milia today. Oh, Lunatic, who did you want us to raid? Do you have someone? Tell me their name. If you're still there, of course. Look, Sven, are they on? I didn't see them. Ah, there they are. Alright then, everyone, thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. Stay awesome. And remember, when in doubt, when you think you can do it, think like a ninja. And sure you can! Bye-bye, everyone! Have a wonderful time. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for dropping by.